I cannot sit here and think about losing and what I'm going to do if I lose and how I'm going to lose and what they can. Why would you focus any part of your memory or brain focusing any percent of function on that negative thought that is not going to help you beat this person? Fear does not help you win. Faith does. Go with faith every time. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. I know I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. Not if I lose. I'm not talking. We're not doing that. Whatever it takes, win. Have that wit, whatever it takes. WIT, wit, win, 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 win. Win, 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 win. Win, win, win. Bam, by any means. Wit, bam. Whatever it takes, by any means. Wit, bam. WITBAM. Whatever it takes, by any means. I like it. I like it. Because this world is win or lose, man. That's all it is. And if you think you can just sit in the middle, sit on that little fence, I know it's shiny. You might be comfortable. You might like the little gate up between your little butt cheeks or something. But nah, sit on that gate all you want to. You're losing. If you sitting on the gate, you already lost. Because you got to pick a side. I realize that. Everybody out here trying to sit on the gate, play both sides and do it. Nah, they ain't winning like they supposed to. And if they are winning, it's only because they sitting on that gate. And they know if they get their ass off that gate, it's over with. The cover is blown. You're covered like, yo, but I'm willing to blow my cover to show you what I represent and who, like all that. Yeah. That's what I said, bro. Trump turned me up, bro. Trump turned me up. Y'all got me like, yo, I seen a lot of stuff that was nasty. What they say, that's nasty work. That's what y'all been saying. Yeah, I seen some nasty work this election and all that. Y'all, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. Like, y'all sitting in that middle. Y'all real comfortable in the middle with that little gate between your butt cheeks. You're cool with it. Okay, stay there. Watch what happens. Because as we throw shots back and forth, watch you gonna be dodging the bullets. Watch you gonna be dodging whatever everything we sending back and the messages. Not that, yeah, you probably the carrier, taking them from one side of the team to the other. Can't pick a side, so you just trying to stay alive and tidy up to the way you can do whatever the winners say. That's what I'm saying. Them people that sit in the middle and don't pick a side, like, yeah. This election exposed everything.
Took the roof off, no ceilings, gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings, gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Let's get Tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me myself a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle, still coming together.
Creative players, welcome back, man. We at episode 37, man. It's your boy FEENYX, man. Come on, y'all. Some know me as Ronnie. Some know me as Beatty. You know, that's my first name, last name. But others know me as FEENYX. And I am your host of the Creative Players. And you might see something I got on today. It might say Creative Players. You know when I move the chain. These are available for sale. I got merch on there. I got socks, pants, shirts, coffee cups, coffee mugs. We getting some new stuff going, man. And it took a minute because you gotta find the right person to go through. You can't just jump in, get it all in. Like, no, but I'm excited. You should be excited, man. Like, and for one, I'm excited. Like yesterday, I said whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. That's where I'm at with it. Like, whatever it takes. Sometimes I want to be like, nah, you got to worry about this and think about that. And these people might get, yeah, it's you should think about other people. And that's me being too empathetic. And it's almost being like unfair to myself. Last night, I'm like, whatever it takes, man. Like, whatever it takes, that's what we got to do right now. Like, and you should be alarmed if I'm not talking like this. Think about that. Think if you the coach or something of anything, like you want your players out here talking about like they not the best, like they gonna do whatever it takes to win. Like that's what you want to hear, you know, like, and that's for the people around you. They should want to hear you saying, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm not trying to work till I'm 50 or work in my 60s and do all like, nah, I'm trying to figure this shit out right now. Like I'm not gonna live that entire life this type of way, you know, like I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna work double hours. I'm going to pick up extra shifts. I'm going to go overtime. I'm not going out. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to read more. I'm going to work out. I'm going to exercise, whatever it takes. That's how you got to be now. You got to be like, whatever the it takes, man, to get it done, you got to do it. Why not? You got one time. You got one time to do this thing right. And I know it's a cheesy line that everybody says, you know, hey, you only got one life. You got to, but that's so true, man. You got one life. You got everybody telling you time fly by. You waste your time, your money and on things that don't even matter, like relationships and impact. And it's not always entirely about the money, but you just want to make sure you straight. And you ain't got to do, like I said, work till you 60, 70 and all that, competing with younger people coming into the workforce. You don't want to have to go through these type of things. So you are going to need to figure this out right now. You 30, 25, 20, you're going to go through some ups and downs, in and outs. You got to fail to succeed at that point in time in your life, you know, that decade. But 30, hey, it's time to latch on. It's time to wake up. It's time to kick our shit in high gear. If we don't know where we supposed to be, what we want to do, we got to start figuring this out. But yeah, it's time. You don't want to be 50 and poor. Yeah, you know, like, that's what I be seeing these. I feel so terrible for these bums. Like, they be old 50s, it bumming. They ain't got a crib, a car, family members help. This, like, yo, that's, now I see, like, damn, I can see how these folks can try to, you know, off they self. Like, they don't want to be here no more. Ain't nothing changing for them. They this going wrong, that going wrong for them, and they just don't want to be here no more. So I understand. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all cop some merch, man. Y'all make sure y'all go get some gear. Check it out at least. At the very least, let me know what, if I don't have something you like, let me know what you like, and I'm gonna get it for you. I promise you that, man. But
I created this player, this'll never be fair. I'ma keep it a band, I'm like Nick with the snare. When I strike, I don't spare, I tell it like I was there. I hold this mic in this chair, for tonight in my lair. Life up, Japan, everything money or time. Everything rich or poor, everything yours or mine. This word is in my possession, I'm principled, not perfected. I use my words as my weapon and I still keep some protection. This world decisions and choices, that's why I'm very selective. I got exposed to some truths and then got very aggressive. I've been pressing that button like no whammy, no whammy. Most gangster thing you can do is change your life or your family. Recognize your distractions, then invest in your passions. Get some income that's passive and then your options are massive. If you think you can do, or be damned if you don't. We gotta follow his will. I know most of us won't. It ain't until they get killed they start playing your song. No Halloween, I see masks and in their closet is bones. Then they cover is blown, their intentions are transparent. They can't hear when God talking, they just incoherent. The message is undelivered, the purpose is unfulfilled. They thought the grass was greener until they got in that field. It's FEENYX.
But yeah, we're gonna get into this today, man. That's just where I'm at with it. Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. You got to. You cannot fumble this life. What is Eminem's song? Yeah, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, man. And I think at times where I feel like I missed my chance to blow sometimes. Like when I used to be around Future, I should have been more vocal about what I actually wanted, you know, instead of just trying to remain in the room. It's like, if this ain't the room for me, you gotta speak up now or forever hold your peace. Like, nah, you gotta speak up, let folks know. And sometimes you gotta be in the room, chill out, not do too much, not get too involved, not you know what I mean, not to the point where you looking like you just coming to them just so see what they can do for you. You got to be able to do something for them and be willing to give something to them if something do happen by their help, you know, if they aided you in this or that. Yeah, you got to figure it out percentages wise. But yeah, and I feel like you can't miss your time to blow, man. But yeah, because I mean, that stuff, you and sometimes you just got to get out the house and you just got to talk to people. You got to get out the house. You got to talk to people, because that's the best thing. Relationships is way better than anything else. People knowing you and people wanting to put you through that door. That's why they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. We've heard it all before. We think it's a mumbo jumbo, but it's probably some facts that we probably need to put a little more attention to and stop ignoring, like these sayings that's going around, you know? Like, yeah, I heard the saying, like, that's why it's a saying, because you probably need to take them. Them lasted a long time, and those are used amongst a broad of different type of people. This universe is special. This universe is 101, man. Some people don't think we got a creator, but I'm telling you, we got one. And what you put into this universe is what you get out. I believe it's the law of attraction. What you put out is what you get back. Give and take. That starts off with your health. What do you give to yourself for your health? Are you even setting yourself up to succeed health-wise? You got to watch what you eating now as you get older. Are you eating this? Are you taking vitamins? Are you exercising? Are you giving your body enough water? You got to make sure that main thing is going before you try to even attempt to deal with anything else. You got to fix that. You got to learn to love that body that shell you in. Some people go try to change it and all that stuff, but you just putting a Band-Aid, you stopping it here, then it starts spilling out over here. You put one there, like you end down that rabbit hole. You end up doing that over and over again, more and more and more and more, trying to look like this, that. That's just one scenario, but you got to look it up. What you give, what you for your health, man. Give and take your health, even relationships. People don't deal with you if you hard to deal with. You don't give nothing. You just want to take. We've seen that before, even in business. What business is out here just take, and we just gonna keep giving? Nah. No. Not gonna happen. All gotta work together. We all have to work together, no matter what. Whether you voted Republican or whether you voted Democrat, it don't even matter. We still gotta work together. We still got to get in the same car and get to our destination. At the end of the day, regardless of either way you voted, it don't matter. And that's what brought me to another point. Why are we always talking about the black vote? I'm not going to get into that, dive into that, but it's like everybody is an individual. And people could be lying to us. So that brings me to another one. Question everything. Like, just because I'm black, I'm supposed to vote for this, or just because it's a woman, I'm supposed to vote for that. That's identity politics. You don't want to get involved in that because you're like a sheep. You're just sheep. You're just following which way they're telling you to go. You're doing what everybody else do. Think for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Whatever it takes, now or never. Whatever it takes, now or never. Whatever it takes. That's what this episode is about. Whatever it takes, man. So if it takes Kamala or it takes Trump, whatever it takes to get to where we trying to get to. Same message as this is a venting session, Like, come on, knock it off. I'm dead serious. Get over that. Stop arguing with each other. Stop unfriending people. Stop. It's identity politics. No, everybody, you vote for the right person for your family, for yourself, for your future. That's what you do. That 30 years from now, that 20 years from now, what I was talking about, that's what you do it for. That's why you vote. Anybody. Don't ever side with nobody. But yeah, but that there's an answer. Like I said, there's an answer. Co-president, whatever. That's what y'all need to do. Focus on that. And they divide, they conquer. I mentioned that already. Divide and conquer. It's way more easier to control all of us when we are just divided. It's easier to conquer, but together we are a force. We move better. We step harder. You understand? When we step, the ground shakes from miles away. They know we coming. They hear us coming. I need you. You need me. Even though you ain't like me, just respect me and understand we got the same jerseys on. So we need to go out there and unite like they did in the Olympics. They play for different teams, compete for the title. They are enemies, but when it comes to the USA versus everybody else, they came together, played together, won the gold, and that's what we got to do. The red, white, and the blue. That's just what it takes. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry to tell you. I'm happy to tell you. If things ain't go your way, get over it. Because you still got to live. You still got a life to live. You still got to get out there, feed them kids. You still got to pay them bills. You still got goals you want to make. Open that business, go to school and pay this off and take care of other people, nieces and stuff you want to take care. Like, you got a lot of stuff you want to do. Get to it. Don't let this distract you. It's so much easier to control us. Like I said, divide and conquer. Don't let them do it to us. And just recap from what we said. Be alarmed if I'm not talking like this. Be alarmed if I'm not out here like, yo, whatever it takes, we got to do it. Whatever it takes. Like I said, that's how I would want if I'm coaching I want my players like, whatever it takes, coach, we winning this game. Whatever it takes. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being, okay, you got, like I said, some people born with setbacks, some people born with advantages. That's just the way it is. In this life, most of the time it's going to be working against you if you, if you are a certain color in a certain place. And that's for everybody. That's for everybody and everything. Location is, my dog just popped in on me, but Lord have mercy. Llama. Hold up. Come on, girl. You all right? Dang. Come down here coughing like that. And last night, this was heavy on my mind. Just realizing that everybody go through their seasons, man. Everybody go through their seasons. This might be their learning season. So they might be low. Ego, spirit low, confidence low, finances low. They're God taking them through something, you know, and they going through a whole nother season. Your season might be up here. And until everybody does what's right and y'all can, you know, get on that same wave, man, you might rub off to some people the wrong way because they not in that season. They don't want to see none of, like, they can't even, until they get themselves how they want to get themselves, they can't, it's hard to show love to other people. It's easiest to show people from far away, like celebrities. You know, they'll show all the celebrities the love, but people around them that's like them, it's gonna be harder because they not doing what they supposed to do. So you just gotta realize people going through seasons, they gonna be up, man. It's ups and downs, man. It's ups and downs. Like I said, you only got one. You just want to make sure you go up a lot more than you go down. Like that's just a game, but it's gonna be a roller coaster regardless. That's it. I apologize for all the cutting and all this stuff this episode. I got kids, dogs, they following me. I got drums outside. I got loud cars revving up right outside. I mean, it's a lot going on, okay? So forgive me. And I'm gonna just try to get through this because I have a message for y'all. And like I said, that message is do whatever it takes, man. Do whatever it takes. I'm gonna keep saying it. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. You feel me? Do it. Don't wait. Do it. Do it now. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Fellas, y'all gotta get this in your head. Creative players, you gotta get this in your head. Even lady creative players, like, yo, get this through your head. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody, they might want to come and save you, but most people don't want to come save nobody. They can't even say they self. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Tap into your height, to your purpose. Tap into your purpose. Tap in to your beliefs. Believe in yourself. When you see in that mirror, but tap into that. You don't believe it? Tap into that person you see in the mirror. Believe. Say something to yourself. Tell yourself you're going to be greater than you are. Look in that mirror and tell yourself, I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to figure this out. I might be messed up today. I'm not going to remain messed up. This is a season. This is a season. This is a bad season. This is a learning season. This is a growing season. That's how you got to look at these bad situations. You can't just simply experiencing them and just be permanently depressed from them. These are lessons in life that you learn from. This is what you cannot buy. This is things that happen to you that you experience, that you got to be right place, wrong time, or right place, right time, or wrong time, right place. It don't matter. It don't matter. These are the golden years. All your screw ups. They say the golden years is up. Nah, the golden years is right here. This 20 to 30, the grind, the way up, the figuring yourself out. That's what life is about. Figure out who you are. What you came from, everything you might have experienced is not who you truly are. It's something you've experienced, but you still got that vision of somebody that you want to be. So you got to go out there and go for it. You can't let nothing get in your way, such as some criticism. Fuck some criticism. Criticize me. Criticize all you want to. Criticize me. I don't care. That don't scare me. That don't intimidate me. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to like what I want. I'm going to wear what I want. I'm going to go where I want. That's how you got to be bold. You got to step hard in 2024 going into 2025. We got to step hard. It's November. Fuck it. It's 2025 already. Set your phones and all your clocks. It's January 1st when you hear this today. It's January 1st. Get started. Ain't no more waiting. Oh, beginning of the year, I'm done with the cigarettes. Beginning of the year, I said I'm gonna work out the minuscule stuff. The minuscule stuff. Get to it, man. Get to it now. It's November. Get a head start on it. Get a little head start on it. Hey, I guarantee you this. What's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt? I guarantee you it don't hurt nothing, man. Guarantees you it won't hurt a thing. Just get out there and do your best, man. Get out there and try. Because you can get stuck in this. Like I said, I was talking about offing yourself earlier. That's how it be when you out here getting older, aging, and ain't moving, like, and doing things that you feel like you should be doing, getting what you think you should be making. Yes, you're gonna feel a little way. You're gonna feel resentment in the way you moved in the past, and that's gonna get at you. That's gonna eat at you. That's gonna burn inside of you until you figure it out, or you're gonna forever have that, and you just gonna be wanting to be like, I don't want to be here no more. There's nothing here for me. I neglected my family. I neglected my health. I neglected my dreams. I neglected my everything. Like, you're gonna feel that, and you're gonna be mad that you did not act sooner, that you did not prepare yourself and your future. You didn't listen to what everybody was telling you, what the other people telling you, or you didn't do what the successful people was doing. You didn't get around the right people. You sat around and you hung around the same people you always hang around, and that got you. That got you. That's what messed you up this time. It wasn't nobody else. It was you. Believe it or not. A lot of people got a hard time believing that they the problem, but I'm telling you, I looked in the mirror and I was like, dog, what if you are the problem? What if you are? You know, and I'm sitting there hoping like, well, I be trying to do that I could be the problem. As hard as that is to admit that I could be the problem, yeah, I could be. But all I ask, if I am the problem, address me with that said problem and let me know. Tell me something you think I should be doing that would make the situation better, or how I approach or deal with it. I would love to hear it. I'm open for criticism. Constructive criticism is a great friend of mine. That's a great attribute I have. I love it. I need it. I'm like, okay. Because even if you disagree with them, you can still tell with what people like that person who might have criticized you expect from you. You be like, you know what, you remind me of this guy. You remind me of this this thing, right? Like, you're one of them type of guys, so I know what you already expect. You got the same habits, you walk the same way, you talk the same way, you do the same thing. So now I know what you expect and how y'all, because everybody belong to some tribe. Everybody's got a tribe. And once you figure out sociology, who people are, where they are, why they are, the way they are. Like, I love that type of stuff. Sociology, that gets me. That's what I went to college for, and I took some classes in too. Like, sociology was a very interesting topic for me, because I'm like, that made me think it's a lot more, I want to say psychological than they might say it is themselves, I would say. But I think it's a lot of psychology, because you're looking and you're studying behaviors based on location, proximity of other people. Like, how do they act around this, and why do they do that? Why is it like that? Was interesting to me. I read people. I people watch. I'm a people watcher. I love the people watch and see what the hell these folks got going on over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, before we even get to the end and finish this up, man, I'm gonna run it all again. Like, bro, be alarmed if I'm not talking like this. Be alarmed. You should be scared to your mother. You should be scared like you just walked through a haunted house. Yo, if I'm not talking about this, telling you I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win, you don't need to be like, yo, you need to be looking at your other person like, why ain't you talking like this? Why ain't you out here talking like this? Why ain't you saying you gonna do whatever it takes? Whether it might be to provide, whether it might be to just succeed, whatever it may be, why ain't you out here talking like that? Why ain't you saying, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make this happen? Why are you not doing that? That's what I wanna know. Look at your partner like, hey, baby, why ain't you saying you gonna do whatever it takes? You say you want this, you say you want that. Why ain't you doing whatever it takes? There's no excuse. Why are you not doing it? Because somebody doing it. Somebody doing everywhere, somewhere, in anything. Somebody is doing whatever it takes to make it happen. Why aren't you? Look in that mirror and say, why ain't I doing everything I could do? Look at the opportunities. You got to weigh out what you can do, what you can't do. I said, man, I'm from West Virginia. To be in Atlanta and just be seeing all these celebrities and be like, oh, it's nothing. Like, nah, actually, it's everything. Fuck that. Whatever it takes, it's everything. I'm looking at like, I might be able to get somebody on a podcast. I might be able to link up and network. I might be able to shoot some videos for them or do find some way to help somebody, be resourceful to somebody. And location is the best thing. Location. You can get in location, in the right location, and then get in some proximity of some important people. Man, that's what they tell you to do. Find 5-10 successful people and make sure they all more successful than you and be around them. Oh, wait. So I'm not gonna get at nobody for shooting a shot and trying to position themselves in a better position. That's what you gotta do. Whatever it takes. It's now or never. It's now or never. Do you wanna be 50 working, 70 working, 65 working for minimum wage? Knock it off. You don't wanna do that shit. Don't nobody wanna do that. That's the first time I cussed this podcast, but I'm dead serious about that. Don't nobody wanna do that. Don't nobody wanna be that. Don't nobody strive for that. That ain't nobody's goals when they in school thinking about what they want to do, where they want to be, what kind of car they want to drive, what type of house they want to live in. You think they want to be 50, 60 and working and can't even vacation? Yeah, right. Get on our shit, man. It's time to go. Oh, that's the second time I cuss. I'm sorry, but get on it. Get on it. It's time to figure it out. It's no more excuses. If you know what you want to do, you got to adapt to that mentality. You got to do whatever it takes to get there. Or you going to be somebody who do whatever it takes to get there. Because if you not, you damn near you at least less than 50% of being successful at what you're trying to do if you're not going to do whatever it takes to get there. The odds are stacked against you. What did they do? What did he do? You got to study the game. You got to study you got to study how other people play the game. Just like, that's why I love sports, because no matter what sport you think of, you got to study other players. You got to study other coaches. You got to study all that. Forget the names, the glamour, the glitter. You got to get down to the meat and bones of this thing. Like, yo, why do they run these plays and how are they so successful at these plays? How do we stop them? How do I get around them? Or hell, I'm going to start running them too. You understand? Because if you can understand it, if you can understand, see something and replicate it, it's damn near, it's yours too. If you can duplicate it, it's yours too. Like, oh, I see that's how they do. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. Putting that in got it. Learn from other people. They say smart people, what is it? Smart people learn from their mistakes, but geniuses learn from other mistakes, or I think it's something like that. It's something like that. The saying is something. Remember I was talking about the sayings earlier? Like, these sayings be having meaning to shit. All these sayings have meaning to things. They do. And we be trying to act like they don't. Yeah, they do, motherfucker. They do. Damn, that's 3 cuss words this episode, this podcast. But finally I got the dogs out. Finally got the kids chilling, man. I'm get pizzas on the way. All that. Like, I'm feeling it now. This is how I was feeling last night. Whatever it takes. FEENYX, whatever it take. FEENYX, whatever it take. Whatever it take. Wake up, call 30 calls a day. 25, 28 no's. We got 2 yeses. That's $800, $900. Get it. You got it for 30 calls. That's all it took. 30 bitch ass calls. 4 cuss words. I am done for the night. What has gotten into me? I done going this long and did not cuss. What has gotten into me? I'm sorry. But yeah, we feeling it. Like I said, last night I was bouncing around talking like, if I'm not talking like this, you need to be worried. If I'm not up here hype talking to where you like, you need to calm down. You need to chill. You talking about that, like, nah, you need to be worried if I'm not motivated, not pumped up, not out here talking about, I'm going to get everything I want. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to make it happen. I'm worried. You should be worried. If you my wife, you my baby, you my girl, not, you should be worried. If I'm your man and I ain't out here talking about we ain't got what we said we wanted, and I'm sitting around here comfortable, you should be worried. You should be like, hold up, man. What are you doing? You way too comfortable. We not there yet. You told me even if we ain't have it yet, where we was gonna get to and how we was gonna get, and we ain't there yet. I believed in you. I've been with you this long, and we still not there, but yet you comfortable? Nah, don't get comfortable now. Look at your significant other and say, do not get comfortable now. Now ain't the time to get comfortable. Nah. Now the time to be sore. Sore from the gym. Thumb sore from counting that money. Like, we deserve to be like, nah, we not comfortable. Nah, we over here. We well rested, but we sore. Feet sore. We've been everywhere. Stomping on everybody's turf. Land and all. Stomping the yard. We out here. Battling, getting it done. Somebody gonna get it. That's how you gotta look at everything. Somebody is gonna get it. If it ain't you, somebody gonna get it. I can guarantee you that. If it ain't gonna be you, somebody else will get that shit. Is that 5? I'm done. I will not go past 5. I will not go past 5. Somebody gonna get that money though. Is it gonna be you? Is it? Are you gonna go out there and get that money? Are you gonna go out there and chase that money? Get it down, direct it right towards you. It's money. Look everywhere you look. You can't look nowhere and not see money. I could be in the wilderness and see money. Looking at the trees, whatever's growing out there, the real estate of the aspect, it's money everywhere. That's what they say, don't chase the money. Chase the purpose. The money gonna find you. When you chasing the money, you'll never get it because you're chasing it. You understand? I'm gonna get that shit. It's gonna attract it. I'm gonna attract it through the law of attraction, like I talked about earlier. I'm gonna attract that money. I'm gonna get that money. You better believe I'm gonna get that money for sure. I ain't trying to be 50 and work it. The time is now. We laugh at, like I said, we laugh at that, right? We laugh at it. You only live once. YOLO, you only live, nigga, you only live once. You only live once. You fuck that shit up, oh yeah, you done. In a whole lot of ways. When I was a little kid, I was dangerous. I would do dumb stuff all the time. All the like, yo, they tell me you could have poked your eye out, not even thinking, damn. It could be a whole nother reason I'm wearing these glasses right now. Cause I wasn't listening, I was disobedient and fucked around, was playing with this like that and poked my damn eye out. And now I'm blind in one eye, can't even see. As a kid, got a permanent effect. You understand? Like, yo, it's crazy, man. We gotta learn, we gotta unlearn, we gotta relearn. I already talked about, giving and receiving. This universe is give and take, give and take. What do you give into your health? What do you give into your career? What do you give into your relationship? What do you give into your pets? What do you give into your health with your body? What do you give? You take. I take this, I take that, I take this, I take that. Like, yo, you taking everything from everybody, but what are you giving? What are you giving? Whew. I'm going somewhere with this, man. But we did talk about why we're distracted. I'm gonna chop this thing up. I'm chopping this podcast up. I don't care what y'all say. I gotta chop it up. I might be here then there. I'm gonna chop it up how I want to chop it up, and let's see how it works. Well, I'm just sitting here talking and all that. Like, nah, this ain't unscripted, because I did write some topics down, some bullet points and everything that I did want to cover. So this is not a type of situation where I'm just gonna be nah. This ain't that. This is bullets. This ain't the unscripted on the FEENYX page. Nah, this is created players. This is a oh man, it feel like a testimony on almost. I gotta call these testimonies. Low key. Like they some freestyle, but I came with something. I'm learning, like, and I had this on my mind, my heart, and I know God gives me these messages to get out there. To, if somebody sees this, they will absolutely resonate with it, and it could fix something in their life. It could or it can't, but I'm going with it could. It probably could. I've been through a lot. I done seen a lot, and that's a lot more I'm gonna go through, and a lot more I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna have a lot more to talk about. I ain't going out of business. I'm talking about life. I'm giving you facts about life. I'm telling you how to think, how to understand things, how to intake things, how to exert your emotions with certain situations and carry yourself as a man, as a creative player, an urban renaissance man. That's what I'm out here trying to teach and coach and speak into everybody that's listening to this podcast. That is what the Creative Players is all about. That's what we all about, dog. That's it. Entertaining, educating, learning, growing. Not going through things, growing through things. That's me. That's FEENYX. Anything I go through, I grow through, and I bring it back to you so you can learn from it, and hopefully you go through it with easier than I did. I'm one of them. I wouldn't wish it on nobody type of guy. I wouldn't wish, if I got it's something terrible, I wouldn't wish it. But if you're going through it, I'm gonna tell you how to navigate through it, because I figured it out, and I'm gonna always figure it out. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't play myself as smart. I do. I feel like I'm a very smart guy. I do. Maybe not the smartest, maybe not the brightest bulb, but I'm about to, whatever it takes, got you. Turning my shit up. My ball about to get a whole lot brighter. I'm 32 years old, man, and I done learned so much in the past 2 years. And I started learning when I was 10 years ago. Back in 2010, or that's leaving longer than that, man. But I was talking about that's 14 years, man. I was talking about, that's when I graduated. I was talking about all these conspiracies that everybody's just now coming up with. Like, I'm just like, yo, I went down that rabbit hole already. I went that way already. I did. I went down the rabbit hole. I got stuck and I was in there refusing to listen to this, looking at this, seeing signs, reading about these guys, learn some new stuff in the past 3-4 years. Like, yo, history is crazy. I encourage everybody out there to get out there and learn their history, man. You really need to do that. You really should do that because, man, they lied to us, man. That's why they got us, like I said, divide and conquer. They got us out here tripping big time. But yeah. And I realized, and I said, we all go through seasons, right? I know that was a while ago, but we all go through our seasons. But when you up somebody down, like, listen, if you're the one on the downside, listen to me. There is somebody out there that can put a battery in your back. Somebody is out there that can put a battery in your back and boost you up because they battery was low too, and they been there, but they know how to charge you back up. So that's why I say talk to people. When you're going through things, the best thing to do is find somebody else who also went through it and talk to them about it, because that's going to get you through further than you out there isolating yourself, neglecting help. You know what I mean? Neglecting intervention. That's only going to prolong your misery. You understand? Neglecting intervention only prolongs your misery. So get out there, find people to talk to, because your pain is familiar to somebody. Somebody understands your pain. I don't care who you are. I don't care what may have happened. Somebody understands that pain, and they might have a different perspective on said pain, and that is gonna, I'm just telling you, it can just relieve you of some type of, just pain. It can relieve you of the pain, but it was another word I was looking for, but it can absolutely help you. Going through things alone is not the way things are intended. I don't think so. I just don't believe that. I feel like people need each other. We all need each other when we're going through things. We can't always bring ourselves out of this stuff. That's why I said relationships. Who you know, not what you know, but also what you know. Hell, who you know and what you know. Heavy on the who. That's all. A double who. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. And I think it just prolongs your misery. But yeah, I just felt like in these past couple of days and just seeing how far I came and how much further I got to go and what I can do to improve and upgrade even the show, even my merch and everything in my life. I'm just like, it's time to go harder, man. It's time to go harder on every single thing. It's just time to go extremely hard. It's time to turn everything in your life up. No more settling. Not like if I see something and I don't like it, like I'm looking at this other wall, I painted this one black, and now I'm looking at a brown wall. I said, you know what? Tomorrow when I get off work and when I go get done and all that, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna paint this whole room black or another color or something. But I'm done seeing the brown, and I know that would help me as I'm in here. It will make me want to be in this room more and create more. So it's like, yo, go harder on everything. Everything. You a carman, go turn up on go harder on everything. Go harder at your job to provide for this. Go harder. Like, Christmas gonna be crazy this year. Every man out there should be like, yo, Christmas is gonna be crazy this year. Watch. Even though it's been messed up. Trump back in office, hopefully we make some more money next year, but I'm gonna do the bet. Like, yo, every man should be turned up. Like, I get that now. Like, every man should want to provide for their family. They should be like, yo, I want to pay every bill. I want to. That's why I said, you should be alarmed if I'm not talking about this. I gotta have big ideas, because regular things ain't gonna do it working for somebody else. Now, if you go get you a trade, a good hard trade, listen, you gonna be good. You gonna figure this thing out. You gonna be making that 100,000, 150, get you a home and all that. Yes. But I'm even talking about just the people who out here trying and doing their best and still under 80 or something, under 60. And, they got, like, yo, you got to get it. You got to figure this thing out. You got to want it a little bit more. A little bit more. And I know certain people's capacity is not what everybody got a different capacity and heights they can reach with the ability of everything that they've been taught in their life. Like, and some things just come genetically. Some people just good at this. Some people just good at that. That's just what it is, But yeah, go hard on everything. I don't care. Go hard on everything regardless. I'm going harder on everything. I don't care how little, how big. I'm going harder on everything. I'm not gonna leave nothing to chance. That's the thing. Leave nothing to chance. Leave absolutely nothing to chance, dog. If I got a way to make sure 100% fact, I know I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna get what I need, and I'm gonna do it. I'm leaving nothing to chance. I create my own look. That's what they used to say on Batman. Harvey used to say, I had the coin with the same head, say heads, and it'd be a heads or something. He'd be like, I create my own look. That's what you gotta do. Take that mentality. Take that mentality. Take that coin where it's heads on both sides, flip that coin and say heads. Yeah, I create my own luck. I'm going to win. I'm going to figure this out. And even if you lose, it's just a lesson. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Why go into situations where you think you could possibly lose? Why not just go into situations knowing I'm going to win? Go into every bad situation and say, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to win. I'm not even going to think about if I lose. I'm not even thinking about that. I got to put all my energy into figuring out how to win and knowing how to win. I cannot sit here and think about losing and what I'm gonna do if I lose and how I'm gonna lose and what why would you focus any part of your memory or brain focusing any percent of function on that negative thought that is not gonna help you beat this person? Fear does not help you win. Faith does. Go with faith every time. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. I know I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this. Not if I lose. We're not doing that. Whatever it takes, win. Have that wit. Whatever it takes. W-I-T, wit, win. 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 Bam. By any means. Wit, bam. Whatever it takes, by any means. Wit, bam. W-I-T-B-A-M. Whatever it takes. By any means. I like it. Because this world is win or lose, man. That's all it is. And if you think you can just sit in the middle, sit on that little fence, I know it's shiny, you might be comfortable, you might like the little gate up between your little butt cheeks or something, but nah, sit on that gate all you want to. You're losing. If you sitting on the gate, you already lost. Because you got to pick a side. I realize that. Everybody out here trying to sit on the gate, play both sides and do it. Nah, they ain't winning like they supposed to. And if they are winning, it's only because they sitting on that gate. And they know if they get their ass off that gate, it's over with. The cover is blown. You're covered like, yo, but I'm willing to blow my cover to show you what I represent and who, like all that. Yeah. That's what I said, bro. Trump turned me up, bro. Trump turned me up. Y'all got me like, yo, I seen a lot of stuff that was nasty, but they say that's nasty work. That's what y'all been saying. Yeah, I seen some nasty work this election and all that. Y'all, like, I don't like it. I do not like it. Like, y'all sitting in that middle. Y'all real comfortable in the middle with that little gate between your butt cheeks. You're cool with it. Okay, stay there. Watch what happens. Because as we throw shots back and forth, watch you gonna be dodging the bullets. Watch you gonna be dodging everything we sending back and the messages. Not that, yeah, you probably the carrier, taking them from one side of the team to the other. Can't pick a side, so you just trying to stay alive and tidy up to the way you can do whatever the winners say. That's what I'm saying. Them people that sit in the middle and don't pick a side, like, yeah. This election exposed everything. Cat Williams said 24, and it ain't over, so we got 2 more months. Who else getting exposed? Somebody getting exposed, dog. Yeah, somebody getting exposed, but yeah. And I thought of this last night. I said, you know what? We go to this education system. We go to school. We go in all this. They teach us this. They teach us that, but why don't they like teach us how to hustle? Like, did you learn any hustling techniques in public education, or did you learn how to go get a job and work for somebody? Because that ain't a hustle. That's not hustling. Where was the entrepreneurship programs in our schools telling us how to hustle? I didn't see them. I didn't get them. I had to learn how to hustle from the streets. That's what they call book smart and street smart. I think you should put them two together some way, somehow, and you'd have an amazing school. Put street smart with book smart. You got a great school. Why don't y'all do that? Why don't you do that? Why don't you? Sound like a good idea. Why don't you do it? They don't want to do that. They don't want to raise a bunch of hustlers. Bunch of folks that know how to make some money, get this, take this, turn it to this, sell it for this, market it like this, make the money like that. Like, they don't want to teach you that. They don't want to teach you what they do. They'll teach you to come work for them, but they won't teach you what they do. How they do it. That's crazy to me. Yeah. I said the world would be so far behind. Yeah, I said the world would be so far behind if they invented the hustlers, because niggas wouldn't be, they'd be like, hold on, they making money doing what? Doing this? Too fat? Like, yo, be bad. They would be like, nah, I ain't gonna be out here doing plumbing or doing that, not seeing the way these folks hustling and really getting the money. Like, the world would be so much far behind. We wouldn't have no Wi-Fi, no nothing. We would, Maybe I'm just joking. Who knows? But I did write it down. I wanted to cover it. But yeah. And I think that would lead, you know, if it was just about the hustle, there would be a decline in customer satisfaction. People wouldn't care about customer satisfaction too much. I just don't think so. They'd favor their bottom line, so to speak, you know? And everybody, they got to worry about theirs. You got to worry about yours. I got to worry about mine. He got to worry about his. She got to worry about hers. Everybody got to worry about their bottom line at the end of the day. EOD. Damn. EOD. End of day. Boy, end of day. Whew. That's crazy. Yeah, at the end of the day, everyone choose their families over yours. Let me read that again to you. At the end of the day, everybody else would choose their family over yours. So you got to go out there and hustle and take everything that you can, you know, in the right way. Earn everything by any means. By any means. Whatever it takes, by any means. Whip bam. That's what I've been saying all night. They would choose their families. You would choose your families. And you can't get mad at nobody for choosing their families over you. If you're not their family, hey, it don't matter. That's the only thing, like, that's something that I will forgive. Like, you know, if I get something, you know, I might be mad at the outcome or something. He said, bro, I got to do this for my family or something. I'll be like, you know what? I know your family. And I would have did the same thing. And if you say anything other than that, you're just not being honest. You're just not telling the truth at this point. You're not keeping it G. Not at all. You're lying through your teeth. Like, come on, you're not keeping it G like that. If it's me or you, 100% of the time, you're choosing you. Unless you choose, by you choosing me, it's going to benefit you. That's the only time you'll choose me. But 100% of the time, if it's say you and your family or his and his family, which one? 100% of the time, I'm picking my family. Mine's. It's you know, the wife, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. It's for my family. It's beyond me. Picking my family every single time. And if you ever meet anybody who tell you they're not picking their family every time, you better not listen to them nothing. You better not trust them. Them folks lying to you. Guaranteed. Promise you. Everybody's picking their families first. And don't be mad at them. Forgive them for it. Because you would do the same thing. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite.
Took the roof off, no ceilings. Gotta know. Took my heart out, no feelings. Gotta know. Took the brakes off, no limits. Now I got the ball, I'ma travel, no pivot. Listen, tell me how you feel, cause I ain't got forever. Pick a side, run with God or hide with the devil. No example how to live, me myself a rebel. Been missing pieces to the puzzle, still coming together.